Welcome back, guys. Today we're going for a test drive in a 1957 3100 pickup. This one here's a 350 under the hood. It's also got power steering, cold AC. Pretty sweet ride. Get a lot of stuff done under the hood here. Electric fan. This thing's got air ride. It works very well. We've got her up right now. You can slam it all the way to the ground. Aftermarket set of wheels, disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear. Bed's been raised up, and I'll show you later on in the video. You can hear the compressor in there. Check us out, maplemotors.com. We have shipping and financing available. Also, if you like the music, go to Southgate Production. You can check out my songs for free on iTunes. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Let's check this out before we leave here. I noticed that window's a little bit funky. It feels like it's coming off track. I was trying to roll it down, and the handle here is missing the pin too. So I'm gonna assume somebody was working on it. We've got the little pieces and rubber grommets and door window crank there. I'm gonna assume somebody was working on it. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? It's got cold AC, aftermarket speakers, nice interior. Headliner looks really cool. Like a big floor mat on the ceiling. Start her up. Starts up pretty easy. Horn? Come on. I want to roll with no horns here lately. That's just crazy. AC. Compressor just kicked on. That's blowing pretty hard too. That feels great. Man, it's humid here in Tennessee. I don't know about y'all. Is y'all got the heat here yet? Or radio? That sounds pretty good. If you like that song, that's me and my band. So check us out. You can look it up under my name. Wipers, they do work. That's your air ride pressure. We got it at 120 right now. We're gonna drive down the road and see how bumpy it is. If you air these all the way, most of the time, get a real bumpy suspension. So you gotta figure out that sweet spot, come down with it a little bit, and it'll help it out a lot. Column. Working good. Okay. Oil pressure, temperature's up. Looks like it's at 200. Oil pressure's, looked like it was about 20, 15 or 20. Gas gauge is showing half the tank. I believe it's working. Let's hit the road, see how she runs and drives. Okay, getting ready to roll out of here. Sitting on it. All right, got a lap belt here. It looks fairly new. Do like this truck. Nice AC. Go ahead and cut it down a little bit. That way we can hear the actual truck, not just AC blowing everywhere. Gonna be checking everything out, making sure it runs and drives good. That way you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. I wanted to make sure the hood was all the way down before I pulled out too. The gas pedal's pretty close. It's kind of loose. Let's see. Speedometer's coming up. Truck's going straight down the road. Steering's really tight. Feels good. Nobody's behind us. Let's hit the brakes. Yeah, they're stopping great. If I got down on them, we'd stop real fast. Passing gear, kick down. Put it a little bit slower, make sure. Get it down to like 20. Ooh, a little chirp. Let's say the kick down is hooked up on this one. And it barked the tires. No need to stop at the gas station. The suspension's really not too bad. A little bit bumpy. Oh, it's smoothing out now. See, I got her right around 90 at 100 to 90. And it smoothed out quite a bit. Turn signals are popping up on the dash, little bitty dots on both sides, so they're working. Tack is working. At the bottom of the gauges, there's a RPM gauge. It's right below the speedo. This thing's smoothed out a lot when I lowered it down. Still just a little bit bumpy, but that's the air ride for you. Okay, we're gonna pull in this parking lot. I'm gonna get some undercarriage shots. We'll also get some overhead drive by, use the air ride a little bit. I'll let you check everything out, and if you look below in the description, you can see all the gear I use, the cameras I use, music information, and soon I'm probably going to have some eBay listings with the CDs on there. That way, if you want to purchase them, if you want the CD like a hard copy. Otherwise, check us out on Spotify, iTunes. Just look under my name. Okay, let's get these shots. So I'm talking about cold AC. Engine temperature still at 200. It hasn't really gone up. Oil pressure is 25, 30. Air ride, I've got it at 100 right now, so we'll keep it there and try it out. When you rev it, oil pressure goes up to about 60. Let's roll out of here. Cut this down a little bit. Yeah, that air blows hard. And I realized after I got here that the control wasn't all the way down on like super cold. It got even colder. I really like that part. That's nice. She is bumpy though. Let's see if we can get a little bit more suspension out of it. That feels better already. I'm gonna bring the back and the rear down to 90. I mean the front and the rear down to 90. Let's see, it actually smooths it out quite a bit. That's it right there. brakes again. Nobody's behind me. They're stopping just fine. Other than a bunch of chips and scratches, this is a pretty nice truck. Somebody has put a ton of work into it. Okay. The old bump, like I said, it's coming back. Every day it's worse. You can hear it. But that's good. I want it to come back. It's my suspension test. Need about 5 of them in a row, just like let's say we go down to Brian's, see what he's doing today. He'll probably like looking at this truck. I wonder if he's there. He may have some cool stuff out in the parking lot. We're gonna go find out. Nobody's behind me. This place is always cool. He's always got something down here worth checking out. So we're gonna pull in and see what's going on. It's Brian Motorsports. So look it up, briansmotorsports.com. You can check it out. He's got custom rigs everywhere. He does lift kits, wheels, tires, interior, stereo systems. I'm sure he can even do air ride. I'm gonna lift it way up for him. We got it about 130, 120, 130. See, he's got a newer model Camaro sitting there. Old school Impala. Looks like a 94, 96 Impala he's working on down here. You go into his shop, he's got tons of stuff going on in there. See if I can mess with him. I don't know if he's here though. It's like a new Ford Raptor he's working on in the vinyl wrap shop. Got an ice cream truck around here somewhere. It's all dressed up. Which is. Give him a little air. Let a little air off. That's a camo Cutlass back there. Come up in front of his place here. A huge bump right here. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine going over it. Go to the right side. And I've got the bags all the way up, so. Nope, didn't touch. Good. Guys, at the end of this video, you'll be able to see all the chips, scratches, everything, you know, on the outside of the car. Definitely check that out. It'll be right here at the end of this video. Check him out, briansmotorsports.com. Custom wheels, tires, anything you can think of, he'll get you hooked up. You got lifted trucks. Looks like a convertible sitting up here too. Go on, pull in here. Take the shortcut back to the lot. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe. Also share, that helps me out quite a bit. We're moving close to 250. 250,000 subscribers. I'm very excited. I want to thank you very much for helping me get to this goal. Don't call about the Fox body. I'm pretty sure it's already sold. No reason in calling on it since it's already sold. A lot of stuff don't make it to the website. It's crazy. All right, guys, we're going to the video about chips, scratches outside of this truck. I'll see you in the next video. Later. Okay, getting ready to walk around this truck, point out any kind of chips, scratches, flaws I can find, so you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. Again, check us out, maplemotors.com. I have shipping and financing available. Also, if you hit subscribe to this channel, you can see videos we post all the time. So you can see I let all the air out of the bags. I mean, there's probably like 20, 30 pounds in there still, but it's down. It's all the way down. We're gonna be looking for all the chips, scratches I can find. This one does have some chips I've already seen just walking around. And kind of make sure we go over the whole video here. Let's get started. Nice motor setup, seems to be running good, staying cool, lots of power. 350 AC. See all the little upgrades down in here. See, it does have some upgraded pulleys. Chrome power steering pump. Coming up on the front end, nice and clean. Bumper on the front's clean, so is the grille. Touch-up mark right here on the corner. Down on the front, you got a bunch of little touch-up marks. See where they've ran that paintbrush. You got a little spot there that's chipped coming up over the fender. There's a spot right here as well. Looking down on the lower portion. This thing's so low, give me a second. Hopefully that's not loud. I bet it was loud, I'm sorry. You got some spots down here. You got a big spot down here, big chunk. It's probably where they lowered it down on a rock or something. Spot in that corner. Touch up mark there. Got a spot in the back here. Also there. Got one right there as well. Looks like a little place on the door. You got some touch-up marks on some chips. Scratch there. More spots in the door. Jam there. Top of the fender, got some scratches. It's probably they're working on the motor, leaning over the fender. Chips on the inner side of the jam there where the hood comes down. You got some touch-up marks here and here. Back window looks great. I like how they tinted it just very lightly. Kind of gives me ideas for my personal ride. Real light tint, I could do that. Top of the bed rail there, you got some chips. Bed itself's in good shape. Pretty. They raised it up, you can tell. They put all the air ride stuff underneath it. Looks like some wax left over on the edge here, a chip here. Touch up mark in the corner, and the bed here, it's got a lot of little chips. It's easy to come up with this. Just lift her up there. I'll go ahead and do this side. One-handed, a little bit harder, I guess. Not terrible. Pretty easy. Got some chips back here in the tailgate. Coming to the back corner here. Nice little chip there behind the light. Down the lower portion, there's a chip here. A spot in the corner up over the fender. Coming on down, there's a chip there. And right there. The corner here. Lots of chips on the lower part of this truck. I believe that is on the ground. Chip there. Coming up over the fender. Spot right there. Coming back to midsection. A lot better. Whole lot of less chips. There's some in the jam there. And there's some in the jam here. One right there as well. And some in the back corners. Little spot down here. Top of the bed, chip there and there. A couple here and on the back. Door handle's in good shape. Window looks great. This window is off track though. It comes up and down, but you got to hold on to it. It'll have to be repaired. Some chips. A little spot right here. Okay. We're gonna be shutting the hood down here in a minute. Checking on top of it. I'm gonna try not to be loud with this. Oh. Okay, now we can go on the interior here. Luckily this camera mount bends, but hopefully it's just not crazy loud on the video. I'm worried about that. Weather stripping looks good. Door panel looks fairly new. Carpet looks great. Seat looks great. Gas tank's behind the seat. Let's go ahead and hop off in here. Make sure that compressor's on. And listen to this motor real quick. We'll drop the hood, raise her back up. Nice and quiet, still cool because the fan's not on. Of course, we've been walking around this truck for 10 minutes. Hood comes down nice. Tell you what, it's got very little imperfections on the hood. I'm not really seeing anything right off the bat other than the underside. There's a little spot there. Maybe a chip right there in the middle. It's tiny. Okay, I appreciate you watching. Definitely hit subscribe. Check out maplemotors.com. I have detailed pictures inside, out, and underneath. And if you haven't already, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We post videos of classic cars. I try to every single day, at least every week. We post close to 5 to 10 cars. And on Mondays, we'll list about 10 cars for sale. So be sure to check that site on Mondays in the morning around 11 to see the new inventory first. That way you don't miss it. If you've noticed, usually by Thursday, a lot of the stuff is either on hold or sold. It's a good thing for us, but a lot of people call upset because they missed the ride. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It helps a lot when you share. I'll see you in the next one. I'll keep these coming to you. Later, guys.